Hi guys! Welcome back to our YouTube channel. We are Team Momo. My name is Carl. And as you can notice, Nate is not right here today kasi nasa workshop. Sa hindi pa nakakapag-subscribe sa YouTube channel namin, please do subscribe now and don't forget to hit the notification bell para updated kayo sa lahat ng mga videos namin. So today guys, ang pag-uusapan natin ngayon is gonna be all about my Ielts journey. Ielts stands for International English Language Testing System. Ito yung test na kinukuha to those people who want to migrate to English countries. We have two testing centers here in the Philippines. First one is the British Council and the other one is IDP. In my case, pinili ko ang British Council mainly because, bakit nga ba? Maybe because some of my relatives and family members took the Ielts exam with the British Council, kaya dun na din ako. Tsaka maganda naman din yung track record nila. So guys, let's go ahead and jump right through the process kung paano ako exam at kung ano yung mga preparations ko. Kasi you don't get to choose the dates. They will be the one to give dates on the examination schedule kung kailan kayo pwedeng mag-take. My examination date was August 1st is my speaking test and August 2nd is my writing, listening, and reading test. Wala na akong masyadong time to have a formal review sa mga review centers. And nanginayang naman ako na mag-enroll yung talagang whole course nila because it's a lot of money. I believe it's 6,000 or 7,000. At you know naman, ngayon ang mamahal ng mga bilihin. So dapat hindi tayo magsayang ng pera, besh. Tapos, ayun na nga. So I didn't enroll in the whole course. And what I did, because I only have 2 weeks preparation for the Ielts exam. Self-review na lang ako. And of course, ang laking tulong talaga ng YouTube. I wanna say thank you so much the YouTube industry for the free tutorial. And also, I want to say thank you sa Muraita at sa Recto dahil doon nakabili ako ng mga review materials for the IELTS exam. Which is this one. This was for 150 pesos. So I'm gonna tell you now what happened during my examination. So first day, that was August 1st, that was my speaking test or speaking exam. It was held in Richmond Hotel in Ortigas. So pumunta ako doon as in early pa. Ang examination ko is 2:30 p.m. but I arrived there mga 12:30 pa lang. Because I have to be early kasi may mga registration pa and all those kind of stuff. And I also want to be not just physically prepared but holistically prepared. Pagdating ko doon, diretso kaagad ako nag-register, tapos kukuno kanila ng picture, tapos anong tawag doon? Specimen, biometrics to make sure na ikaw ba talaga yung nagtitake ng exam. So, ayun na, tinawag na yung name ko, pumunta na ako dun sa examination room, and I was really expecting na kung hindi Filipino, or it could be a foreigner, be it a British or American citizen, mag-facilitate ng speaking exam ko. But I was surprised because when I entered the room, it was a Chinese national. So ganito ang nangyari, may mga questions muna siya na very generic, na maiintindihan naman, like where do you live, what are your hobbies, what do you do for a living, all those kind of stuff, which is pretty much masasagot nyo naman without any practice. You just have to be yourself. Ayun, sinagot ko lang na maayos yun. Tapos doon na talaga sa, I believe, task 2, kasi may task 1, task 2, and task 3 ata yun. So yung task 1, very generic questions, and then the task 2, it's kind of much more specific. Related siya sa mga current events or kung ano man nang nangyayari sa paligid. Ayun. Wala siyang reaction because she was writing down the whole time I was talking. So maybe naggumagawa siya ng mga pointers. Kung saan ako nagkamali, yung grammar ko, ganun-ganun, yung pronunciation. Task 3, which is pretty much mas intense ang question. So, buti na lang sa task 3, binigyan niya ako ng cue card. So, she gets to ask the question, at the same time, meron din akong cue card na andun yung question. Tapos, I can write down...
Low battery, please recharge.
Oh my God. Cellphone ko yun. Don't mind it. Tapos, may binigyan ako ng a piece of paper where I can write down some pointers. Yun, the task 3 na question sa akin ay, what is the thing that you are most passionate about? Ayun. So, binigyan ako ng 1 minute para mag-construct ng answer ko. Tapos, ayun, expound si bakla ng sagot niya. Tapos, hanggang such time na sinabi niya ako ng stop. Time's up. So, the whole exam took about 11 to 14 minutes. Next sets of exams, which is the listening, reading, and writing, that will happen on the next day in... Ano bang hotel na yun? The hotel was the Heritage Hotel. So, dun ginanap ang aking second day of examination for the listening, reading, writing. Pinakauna was the listening exam, which took about listening approximately 30 minutes. I really had a hard time because number 36 ako, okay, sa table. So, of course, napakalayo ko, ang speaker andun sa unahan. And it's a listening exam, so you really have to pay attention sa kung anong sinasabi ng recording. Kasi once you miss a single word, you will miss a lot. So, having me on the other side of the room, which is dun na sa pinakauli kasi number 36 si bakla. Kung pwede lang, di ba sabihin, paki-rewind please, pero it doesn't work that way. I just really have to deal with it. So, as in, with all my powers talaga, pinakinggan ko siya, meron talagang makakaligtaan mo ng mga words or phrases na very relevant dun sa exam. So that was for the listening exam. Then after ng listening exam, nag-proceed kami sa reading. So sa reading exam, it took about 60 minutes or an hour. So sa reading exam, I wouldn't say it's difficult. I wouldn't say it's hard. Kasi yung kalaban mo lang doon is yung time. So all the answers is already in the passage. All you just have to do is to find it. It could be a word, it could be a number, or it could be just anything na hinihingi dun sa question. So, since it's a very long passage, you really have to have that skill wherein, ito yung technique ko kasi hindi ko siya lahat binasa. What I did was, binasa ko munang questions, okay? So, yung questions, then in-encircle ko yung mga keywords kasi pwede namang sulatan yung, ang tawag doon, booklet. So, in-encircle ko yung mga keywords. Pag na-encircle ko na siya, punta ako sa kabilang page, doon sa passage, hanapin ko yung word na yon. Tapos, pag nahanap ko yung word na yon, doon na, makikita mo na doon sa sentence na yon, kung nasa ng word, doon din nakalagay ang sagot. So, ayun, you just really have to be fast because the reading exam is a time exam and it's really difficult because you're only given an hour, tapos ang passage I believe is 3 at ang haba nila, besh. After ng reading exam, nag-proceed agad kami sa writing. So sa writing, dalawa, may task 1 and task 2. Task 1 is gagawa kami ng parang letter. So sa task 1, madali lang kasi you're just gonna simply have to write a letter. So, based on sa letter, i-determine mo siya kung it's a formal or informal. Then, from there, you can create na your letter. Writing is 60 minutes. So, if I'm not mistaken, 30 minutes for the task 1 and 30 minutes for the task 2. So, for the task 2 naman, it's an essay. So, long story short, estudyante pa lang ako, ginagawa ko na siya, so it wasn't really hard for me. Especially ng exam, yung question sa task 2 was somehow related dun sa speaking exam ko. So, ayun, parang ang yung sagot ko dun sa speaking, yun lang din yung sinagot ko dun sa essay, tapos sinulat. Ang difference lang is that it's written. And I made sure na puno yung paper, kasi sabi nila, yun daw yung technique doon. Ayun lang guys, so that's for the writing exam. So ito na nga yung score ko. So first one is for the speaking muna tayo. So I got 7.5 sa speaking. It's a decent score na to think na medyo hindi kami nagkaintindihan ng examiner. And then, I got 6.0 sa writing. Hindi siya ganun kataas. It's just an acceptable score because mahirap daw talaga makaget ng 7 and above for the writing. For the reading exam, I got 8. Kasi nga diba, sabi ko kanina, hindi naman ganun kahirap. It's a time exam. You really have to know the technique on how to get the answers right there and then. And then for the listening, I got 6.5. Decent score na siya to think na nandun ako sa pinaka-dulo ng room. So, I think that's fair enough for me. So, ayan, overall, ang band score ko is 7. Okay naman, very acceptable naman yung mga scores ko. And especially na hindi ako nag-review. So, it could have been higher perhaps kung nagkaroon ako ng formal review. But I do not regret it. Kasi kung kaya naman palang ipasa ng hindi ka nag-spend a lot of money, ng effort lang talagang puhunan, then why not go for it na lang, diba? Hindi biro ang binayad natin for the Ielts exam. It's around like 10,000 to 11,000 ata para lang makatake sa exam. Then mababayad ka pa ng review center, o diba, nakakaloka. So magkano yun? 17,000. By the way, the perfect score that you can get for each band or for each category is 9. So 9 is a perfect score. Ay, ganito na lang. Pag band 9 ka, expert user ka. Pag band 8 ka, very good user ka. Pag band 7 ka, good user ka. Band 6 is competent user. Band 5 is modest user. So, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, these are the decent scores that you may get. Or we can consider as a passing score. Parang gano'n na din yun. And then, pag band 4, limited user. Pag band 3, extremely limited user. Pag band 2, intermittent user. Pag band 1, non-user. And pag band 0, did not attempt the test. That's it for today's video. I hope you like it, guys. If you have questions regarding the Ielts exam, feel free to comment down below, or you can also DM us sa aming Facebook, Instagram, or Gmail account. If you have the means or if you have the money, then go for review na lang. Kasi marami talagang nakakakuha ng mataas na score, like band 8, band 7, kapag ka nagre-review ka, or sometimes nga band 9 eh. For me lang kasi, hindi kaya ng schedule ko, at hindi rin kaya ng pera. Ayun talagang reason eh. Gumawa pa ng lusot, di ba? Ginawa pang rason ng work. Pero yeah, honestly speaking, conflict na siya sa work ko, and at the same time, hindi kaya ng budget. So, I have to do self-review for the exam, and I don't have any regrets na nag-self-review ako kasi decent score naman ang nakuha ko. So, overall, I am happy with the result that I got, and I wish you all the best. I wish you luck if magtitake ka ng Ielts exam. And this has been Team Momo, guys. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell para updated kayo sa mga videos namin. Thanks for watching. Bye!